Hello. Let's see. Oops, that looks bad. Undo that, undo that, undo that. What am I at? What's going on here? Go back to 50. Okay. Yes. Wait, what's just my light? I guess, maybe? I mean, if it's all the way up here. So I'm messing with the exposure on the camera a little bit still. So, excuse me, sir, can you wake up? There we go. Okay. I'm using a lens that I've had for a while, so I'm using my 24 to 70 f2.8. It's pretty good. I'm debating getting like there's a 50 or 15 to 150 M lens, so it's a little bit more lightweight because this I think puts the thing kind of at the limit, so I don't leave it on all the time. Wow. But yeah, I mean, you guys will have to let me know, but on my end, this looks way better than my phone camera. So I'm happy. And my computer, I can like do shit on it. Well, it's going on. It's great. Love it. Cool. Worth it. And I'm also at actual 30 frames per second instead of 24 frames per second. It's steady. No drop frames. Everything's good. Let's paint. The other nice thing about if I got the 15 to 150 is I could put the camera ever so slightly higher. Thanks. Yeah, I very quickly made it sure nothing would blow up yesterday, so sorry if you got a notification for that. It took a while because I forgot to back up my old computer before I got the new one. I thought I did, but apparently I haven't done it since December. So, oops. Okay, what am I doing here? Yeah. Everything runs pretty smoothly. We'll see how annoying the focus stuff gets, but seems like I've got it set up in the right mode now. I think today we're going to start off by painting his little friend. I think that's like the biggest thing on him that needs to be done, so why not? Let's see, what colors do we want to use for that? Let's get our divided yellow. Make sure we got that. Let's get some browns, maybe a reddish brown. That's black. That's not what I want. Get that. Thanks. I'm happy with how he's coming. I like the Mario shirt and overalls combo we got going on. It's fun. Yeah, we'll look at some other stuff I've been working on later on in the stream. I did send off my first minis because I did a commission, the little disciples, so they're in the mail right now. So hopefully they survive. Please God, please survive. Yeah. I know. And I believe Diddy has first dibs on Helen if I ever decide to sell her. It'll probably be a while before I decide to sell Helen or Aspira. Because like I put Helen next to a bunch of my other minis and just like I feel like I made a lot of progress with that one compared to what I was doing before. Which has both been good and bad, because I feel like everything kind of has to be at that level or better now. Which I know is not true, but I don't know. Well, yeah, like I said, I'll get to them a little later in the stream, but I've been kind of I've been trying to figure out some bases and such for some future projects. It's just taking me a while because I just want to get the composition right. Yeah. So let's see what's going on. There were the Oscars last night, which were a thing. Not last night, the night before last. I guess it's already Tuesday. Jeez. I know everyone was talking about one thing, but the main thing I'm disliked with the Oscars was the animation category. I was not a fan of how the presenters presented it, and then also wasn't a fan that Encanto won over Mitchell's versus the Machines. But whatever, I figured that was gonna happen. I'm giving these Chimera Browns another chance to see if they can not suck. Because it is very weird. Good, we're in frame. I'm not. Well, I guess I lean a little too far forward. I'm in frame, so might mess with the camera position a little bit more. And I did get, besides all the fun computer stuff, I did get a new art book in the mail yesterday. Here, let's scooch over a little bit. You can pull that up in a little bit. And you should be getting the minis for the next commission in the mail this weekend. So that's cool. I'm currently debating if I want to, how I'm going to work on that one. I've told them it's going to take me a while because they want like a diorama kind of thing. And part of me kind of just wants to keep it hush hush and then just kind of unveil it when it's done, but we'll see. Yeah, I mean, I was probably gonna ping him and ask for some advice, at least on composition, when I start figuring it out. in case I don't want to like publicly post it anywhere. Just gonna see if he'd be willing to give some feedback on it. Or well, like yeah, I probably wouldn't stream it because I kind of like I've been enjoying having the like work on something on the side and work on something on stream. So it'd be a work on something on the side, and also I'm thinking it's going to be a work on sit down kind of thing. Welcome back. How'd the launch go? Oh, is your channel also Sea Minerals? Oh, yeah. Well, that's the secret. You upload it and then you just never look at it, which is what I do with the Twitch VODs whenever I remember to upload them. I did have a, I don't know if I made it private or not, but I did have a video from high school of me playing Rhapsody in Blue in concert. I'm pretty sure I made it private when I started uploading VODs. You can subscribe to yourself? Hello, Poe. What are you doing? Can I help you? You okay? You just want attention because you're a little butt? Oh, okay. Oop, there he goes. Hello, sir. Yeah. I was also looking at new like face cam things. Like I think, like to finalize the setup. I think if I get a light there, it'll A, give me more light to on my desk, and then B, wow, thanks. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like when I plugged this camera in, I was just like, God damn. I thought the phone was okay. No, I was looking at like better webcams and then switching this camera to like a web palette cam. But we'll see. No, this is straight out of camera. I didn't mess with the settings too much or anything. Well, I mean, it is also probably the lens, so yeah, he's tucking himself in. He did that during my meetings today. I was like running a meeting, and then he just left on the bed and was like, sorry, flipping the pillows. I'm like, okay, Poe. Thanks, bud. Thanks, bud. He's a silly little guy. Yeah, I mean, Canon were the first in the game in terms of video on cameras, right? No, this is I did white and then I used Duralied yellow over that. Duralied Diary Diary lied. Maybe that's how you say it? Diary lied? Diary lied. I don't know. These browns, I don't know. They just have this weird finish. We'll bust out some other colors in a second to glaze over this. Let's try stopping down ever so slightly again. That's the wrong way. Oh, Poe does not like the clicks. Hey, buddy. You don't like the clicks? You don't like the clicks? No. Yeah. Oh, to see if I can like actually bring up things without the stream tanking? Yeah. I mean, I actually have like the actual Twitch dashboard up. Where's my bit right? Okay, that's good. Alright, here. 1 second. Well, it loads quickly, that's good. So now I just gotta know how to add here. Can I do window capture? Right. Oh, does it not have access to Safari right now? I probably have to give it access to Safari. Oops. That's right. Okay. Let me do a browser capture then. Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Here. This is not the computer. This is me not knowing how to do this because I've never been able to do it before. Browser capture. There we go. Cat. Yeah. A good cat. Okay, I'll make a note to make it so I can share Windows so it's a little bit easier to do that after the stream. What? Poe's over here just missing. What do you want? What do you want? Can I help you? Huh? I'm just painting. I do this all the time. Can I help you? Okay. I wonder if it's the focus on the lens that's driving him crazy. Let's get some white. You okay, stupid? Yeah? Alright, thanks, Minimancer. Glad you like it. It's P-O-E is how you spell his name. Rather than P-O, which I think is the Kung Fu Panda character. I picked the name based on the Star Wars character. Yeah. Just a little bit. Not all that happy. Yeah. Gave my boy nothing to do in the last movie. me help you, bud? Sorry, I'm just seeing Poe reacts to the focus. What are you doing, buddy? What's your new YouTube video about, Deanna? Okay, yeah. Sorry. I had to walk Poe. I was working on something for work and lost track of time. Nice. Noise. Also nice. From your last trip there? guessing it's also sea minerals, but it shows up as soon as you upload stuff if people search for it. I mean, like, is it done uploading, I guess is the question. Yeah, you can post a link. Okay, let's get some. Gotta start somewhere. Was there any reason for uploading today specifically, or was it just like you're done with the video, so YOLO? Okay. That's fun. Here, let's take a quick break. And we can look at what we got in the mail yesterday. I should be able to zoom out. There we go. So this is art book from Tyler Jacobson. Comes in this nifty old sleeve. He does all like the D&D art, and a lot of Magic the Gathering art and stuff like that. So more cool fantasy inspiration. I'm a big fan of his stuff. So yeah, it's interesting, like, because he also has like stuff for like adverts and things he's done. Excuse me, can I help you? You want to smell the book? Why are you being so needy today? Don't lick the book. Don't lick the book. No, don't lick the book. Don't lick the book. Can I help you? You're so baby. Yeah, he's very good. Yeah, it's been fun getting more art books to just flip through for inspiration and such. Eh? Come on. Now we gotta put it away. This is published by a company called Flesk, F-L-E-S-K. Flesk. You can see at the bottom there. And they have a bunch of cool art books. They have the Braum one that I got a little while ago. I guess while we're taking a break, quickly look at some stuff I was working before the stream. So I started working on this yesterday. I had the stairs kind of at an angle and I didn't like that today, so I cut them off so I could reposition them like that. They got a little damaged, but these are just kind of framework for sculpting on top of. But this is Artemis. We looked at her a little while ago. Here, we can zoom back in a bit. Nailed it. That's too tight. But, yeah, trying to figure this out. I think I found a picture that I like for inspiration before this. Here, let me see if I can actually use my phone now during the stream too to show images. But yeah, that's kind of what I want to change it towards. Some sort of arch around the stairs. So, hi buddy, what's going on? Thanks, Bab. Let's not leave her. Oh, no. I think Poe hates it or something. I don't know. He keeps coming over here and jumping on me. So that's fun. Is what a mini? The thing I was just holding? Oops. There we go. Oh yeah, this is a 12 mini. Blue. I don't like the big phones. I like the little baby phones. But how are you, Bob? I'm assuming you're still on East Coast, which is why we're not D&Ding. And also, I guess I did not send any invite for Star Wars, but I figure it's late for you guys. Let's just wait until you're back. That's good. Well, I mean, getting by is the bare minimum of good, I guess. Can I help you, Poe? What do you want? What do you want? Do you want to say hello? Is that what you want? Is that what you want? Little goblin. Now he's lurking around the corner. I think he's just angry because I didn't throw the ball to him at the dog park because there are a bunch of other dogs there who I know steal the ball and hold on to it and their owners don't like it. So. I don't really care that those dogs do that. I mean, they're dogs. I only care when the owner just lets the dog destroy the ball. That's annoying. Or walk off with the ball, which I've had happen like twice. It's great. Yeah. We got a long walk. Okay, what's going on with this lighting here? Yeah. I did start reading through the Edges of the Empire rulebook, and it's pretty interesting. It's got this really cool mechanic called obligations, which basically everyone has these obligations, which is like a narrative tie to their backstory or whatever. Like, there's a person who caused them great trauma, or like they owe someone a debt, or whatever. So like in game, it might be like your whole crew has a debt with someone for the ship that you're on, and basically those obligations have a point value, and then you kind of stack them up on a sheet, and then every session, at the start of the session, you roll a percentile dice, and if it lands on a number that lands within anyone's obligation, then it triggers for that session, which can either just mean like they have some sort of disadvantage and stuff on their rolls during the game, or like some sort of actual narrative event kicks off. So it's got a lot of neat like built-in narrative mechanics, which I think is pretty cool. But anyways, I don't know how it'll work for our whole group, but we can try it out. Okay, let's airbrush a little bit. So I actually moved stuff because I accidentally, I was part of my setup yesterday, and why it took a while was I reorganized my desk, and I moved my monitor slightly in a way so that I can fit a whole other paint module on my desk. I don't have problems. I'm just preparing for the Cameo Kickstarter because they're going to have paints in it, and they're going to have signature paints. So I'm interested to see what they are. Oops. I don't know what the tech pouch is. I have their backpack, and I like the backpack, so. But I got no idea what the tech pouch is. Do I have any like good light browns, or is that still like a weakness in my paint set? I think that's still a weakness in my paint set. So, well, I got that kiwi brown. Let's give that a try. Let's grab mahogany. If you have a link to the tech pouch, I can pop it open and take a look. Like generally this stuff's pretty well built. Like the only wear on my backpack after 5 years is the straps, because Poe chewed them up when he was a puppy. And like it's gotten a little faded, but otherwise it's pretty good. Oh, you're looking at Moment. Oh, it's just like a little, it literally is just a pouch. I mean, if you need an organizing thing, sure, why not? YOLO. don't know what else is going on. I'm excited for tomorrow because I can finally catch up on shows with Anna. So that's good. We can finally finish Ranking of Kings and our Flag Means Death. Both of those had their finale while she was out. Yeah, I think you mentioned that last time. It should be fun. Well, I mean, you have the Chimera core set. You can mix any color that you want, right? It's got that nice color mixing chart in it. No problems, no worries. Pop open the color wheel and you're good to go. Yeah. I mean, if you can only have one paint set, it's that one. I mean, so grays are just, you mix on opposite ends of the color wheel, right? And then you get grays. So you do that and you mix in some black and white, and you got some good grays. Peaches, pinks. Probably you want like the red and warm yellow maybe, and some white, or you could just use the orange and mix in some white. You should be good. Yeah. I mean, you see me do that a lot on stream. Like, if I want a black or dark color, I'll mix Prussian blue and burnt sienna. Because blue and orange are on opposite sides of the color wheel, and burnt sienna is basically just a dark orange. So you mix those two together, you get like a really nice artist black, essentially. Oh, Russian, yeah. Yep. It's good stuff. Okay, let's get a little bit of a brighter color in here. Tangential to watercolors artist that I like a lot, Haikala, Heikala. She releases like these art supply boxes. I got Anna the inks for Christmas one year. She just released a poster colors one, which is like it's like a water-based paint that a lot of like anime background artists, like especially Ghibli, will use for their backgrounds. Yeah, because the great thing about the Chimera pants is they're very saturated. But I think you'll find it's pretty easy to tone them down. Just bust out that color wheel. I believe in you. A bit like gouache. A bit like that. It's almost like, yeah, it's like almost like an acrylic gouache kind of thing. It's not watercolor, it's very opaque. Let's dump this and get a dark color in here. Grabbing more of our new best friend, Prussian blue. And a little of those darker browns. So we can go into the shadows. Oh. That would be why it seems like I'm losing pressure, because I'm losing pressure. Hi, buddy. We're gonna wait for the air compressor to fill up. How are you? Can I get a touch? Can I get a touch? Good boy. Can I get a shake? Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, I've been shutting my air compressor off now, which is probably a good thing, just because it leaks. I still haven't fixed that. We'll fix that at some point. Oops. Let's think. Are we there yet? Okay, that's good enough. Force me to start using it again. Oh, that's better. Okay. Too little. Just right. Getting there. Just spraying a couple spots that were bugging me. Still not sold on this arm either. I feel like it needs... Oh, maybe that's what it needed. That's better, I think. And I despise this elbow. I'm probably just gonna have to go in there with actual paintbrush and block it out. Thanks. Yeah, happy with this new setup. Looks great. Have a nice sleep. How long have we been going? Well, just under an hour. But yeah, I technically could probably stream in 4K now, but I don't think I can as an affiliate. I think I need to be a bigger. That was weird. Well, like I have the equipment to stream, but I don't think I have the permissions to. I'll have to look into that. And basically from what I've read, it's mostly not worth it, so I probably would just keep doing 1080. But I can make videos in 4K now, so that's cool. Even though I don't have any 4K screens myself. Because I'm not going to replace my TV until it dies. Okay, night. I'll check out your video when I log off and give you a subscribe. Okay. That's enough airbrushing. So let's get our cut back over here. I guess the other big thing that was going on was, so Adepticon was this last weekend. There were a bunch of painting competitions. There's Resin Beast, P3 Grandmasters, I think is what it's called. And of course the big old Golden Demon. Sorry, just quacking my teeth. Resin Beast, I haven't looked at the entries too much yet. I know that Kaha, I think is her name, won. So that's cool. She had the big giant resin trophy on her Instagram. Next to her silver trophy for her Sigvald. Yeah, I heard that floating around, but I hadn't seen it. I'm sure all the Euros who flew out to here are like, God damn it. Why did we come to America when we could have just gone to UK? And October is not a lot of time to paint a GD model. The Golden Demon, there was also like the whole drama about all the winners and the Slayer Sword winner and stuff. You just gotta remember that GD is like a much different competition than all the other ones, and it's very much about technique. Okay, let's switch brushes to our little baby one. But yeah, I know that I think it's Steven Garcia. He's the one who won the he won the duel. He got gold in duel at Golden Demon. I think his piece is really cool. I think the photo for it is absolutely terrible. Like, it does a bad job of like showing it off, which I think was true for a lot of them. Like the photo they took of Andy's diorama that won gold. It's a like for people who haven't seen it, if you go to Warhammer Community, you can see all the pictures. But Andy's diorama is like this, basically this funnel of trees, kind of on either side of this like rectangular plinth, and then there's like two hunters on the close side of the tunnel, and then there's a vampire and a person he's killed on the other side. And I took it from one of the sides, so you're just looking at trees and you can't see anything else. And it's like, okay, that was a choice. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what pops up, like if there's anyone who didn't go to this Golden Demon and has something in the bank. I also wish that they posted the winners for the open category. I know that Swinson got gold, but I'm interested to see what silver and bronze were, but they didn't post that in their article today, so poo on them. That's fair. It is a very sparse diorama. Like, it probably could have been a little bit more compact, but I still think it's a pretty cool piece. I would just like to see more better photos of it. Yeah. But then I haven't looked too much at the P3 Grandmaster stuff. I saw some people posting in Eric's Discord because he was one of the judges. So some people in there entered and won prizes, so that's cool. Yeah, I think that's the first a lot of them showed up because a lot of people like to keep their Golden Demon entries secret. Like Andy posted like whips and teasers. The guy who got the Slayer sword, I don't think posted anything. Yeah. Like I remember David Aroba about a year ago or so, maybe a little less than that. He posted his really cool Stormcast bust that he was going to enter into the open, but he had sold it and was kind of holding on to it until a Golden Demon would happen, because I think he had it ready for 2020 Golden Demon, which got canceled. So he was just like, well, here's this cool thing that I'm never going to be able to enter into the competition I wanted to. So, well, that's kind of sad. But yep, yeah, like I think that's a totally fair thing. Like Golden Demon cares more about technique than they care about anything else. So like, while that skink piece that won the Slayer sword, yeah, Richard Gray. Yeah, I guess he didn't enter anything in this, huh? At least that I saw. Yeah, but the guy who did the skink piece, like, well, it's not the like most interesting thing in the world, and I think in other competitions it might not do as well. Like, it was the most technically proficient one that I saw of all the like winners. Like it's basically like, it's simple, but it's very clean and pretty much perfect. So that's what Golden Demon is. Oops, sorry, my head's in the way. We're just kind of going in, pushing some highlights and shadows around a little bit, and adding in a little bit of more fur texture. That's kind of what I'm doing at the moment. Down that thing that we've made way too bright. I did not. I think I was up way too late and saw him go live, but then I was like, oh, it's late. I should go to bed. Because I think what happened is Australia's, because they're on the south hemisphere and we're on the northern hemisphere, so I think when we have daylight savings, they go off it or something. So there's like one, like we go from like being a reasonable number of hours apart where like, oh, it starts at around midnight or something, to, oh, it starts at like 2 a.m. or 1 a.m. But I have to go watch the VOD and see what's going on there. Is he doing the white OSL thing that Benny was thinking of doing? I don't like how bright that is. Okay. Yeah, I'll occasionally catch like the beginning of Party Monday, and then I usually try to catch his Saturday stream. Although we didn't have one this week, so that was sad. He generally uses PVA to fill gaps. Oops, sorry. So we'll have to... I like this camera angle, but every now and then I need to... Well, I guess if I do this, I don't get that far in. Yeah, I could do that. But then you guys can't see. What if I go like... Okay. So maybe I need to pivot the camera ever so slightly more that way. We'll mess with that after stream. I don't wanna cause everything to break. The tubs. Yeah, I don't know what the tubs are, but I think last time I asked him about gap filling when he was doing whatever he was working on before. There was the Black Sun piece, and then there was something else. I think it was the Black Sun piece he was filling. He was just using PVA glue, like just white glue. I don't know what the tubs are about. I was wondering that too, but I don't think I got an answer. Pinged. Let me... Okay. Sorry, I'm just seeing what the heck is going on with his little face. His little snoot. Yeah. So for me, gap filling, I generally use milliput. Just mix it up. Shove it in the cracks, use water to get rid of the excess and smooth it out. Or I'll use the Vallejo plastic putty as I block it with my big fat head. This poor bottle. And if I've already painted it, I'll just use matte varnish. Or like started painting it, I'll just use matte varnish unless it's really big. Then I'll use milliput usually again. Like on Helene, I realized partway through that she had a gap that I did not fill on her waist. I think I didn't fill it because I thought like, oh, you're not going to be able to see it. But then when I started painting, you could see it. So that was fun. Yeah. That's always a tricky thing, right? Like, do you prioritize sub-assemblies or do you prioritize filling in gaps? And I think the answer is just it depends, right? Are you painting something just for fun? Then I generally would prioritize filling gaps rather than being able to reach every last single thing. But if it's competitions, I guess you want to prioritize being able to paint everything to your best of your ability, which usually means being able to reach it. I go back and forth. I'm in a big sub-assembly mood, so actually another piece that I'm trying to figure out the base for is Uther Pendragon. So here's a little insight into me figuring out bases. This is what I did Sunday after streaming. I just stared at like 4 or 5 projects and was like, what can I do with these? Because he's got this pose and everyone just uses the base that comes with him, and I kind of hate it. It's just like this little mound of shit. So I think what my current plan is have, because I was like, it'd be cool if he was like standing on a castle wall, but it would look kind of dumb on a base like this, and also like castle walls have a much higher height difference than that, so you'd be standing on something to stand on the castle wall, like the crenellation. It's like, so my current plan is I looked up what a collapsed castle wall looks like, and so it's like a thick brick wall with like gravel filled in between, so there'll be a wall that kind of comes down and crumbles with a bunch of bricks and then like gravel spilling out and then battlefield gunk, I guess. But he's like all sub-assemblies because I want to be able to reach the stuff, so his arms aren't glued in yet, and even his torso is not glued into his legs yet because the cape. So we're gonna see how I like that. Hey, Useless Wizard, how are you? And then yeah, you just got back from Adepticon, right? How was it? We were talking about Golden Demon a little earlier. Hello, Anna. Yeah, this is this sub-assembly. So, easy peasy. It's great when the models are nice. It looked really fun. I was not I saw a bunch of people went and post pictures and stuff. I'm both sad I didn't go and glad I didn't go. Sad because it would have been cool to see all those competition minis in person, or maybe even try to enter a competition. Yeah, the Para Models casting is fantastic, which makes it really easy to do sub-assemblies. But yeah, sad because of all the competitions and minis and a little bit of the shopping, but also happy because of the shopping. Would not have been good for my wallet. And then I think I would have been a little bit too... Yeah, the workshops is another thing I'm sad about. I would have really liked to attend some of those. But I think, like, looking at pictures, I think I would have been a little too anxious and wigged out. Yeah, hopefully next year. because there was not a lot of masks going on, and I was like, I don't know about that. I think it's usually later in the year. Yeah, I did take advantage because one of my friends sent me the Adepticon code that was there, so I did take advantage of that, and I ordered the Elf Archer because they had a code that was for free shipping over the weekend, which was great. Yeah, the boys. Yeah, Poe must watch. You missed earlier when Poe kept coming in here and kept like jumping up onto my chair. That's good. That's good. I mean, yeah, like we removed our mask mandate too, so I've been adjusting to people not wearing masks. I still primarily wear mine. I've stopped wearing it when I like go out and runs and such, but yeah. Okay, do moles have white claws or do they have black claws? Let's Google. Oh yeah, I can just Google on the computer now. It doesn't suck anymore. Moles. Wow, look at that. Not a dip in the stream. Oh no, this is being a little janky. They got white claws. Oh, they also got pink hands. We're gonna have to change that. Okay. Yeah, I would imagine people would be a little awkward getting used to being in crowds and such again. Oh, the other thing I'm sad I missed is Broken Anvil was there, and they were demoing Rivenstone. So, and I've heard I've heard good things about Rivenstone. I believe their Kickstarter is later next month. So next month is going to be rough for Kickstarters because there's also the Chimera one. And I think the Reina Roja one is soon. And the Celestial one is supposed to be soon, but I'll probably skip Celestial. So, all sorts of good stuff to look forward to next month. Yeah. Glad you had fun at Adepticon, Useless Wizard. I did see your post about holding the skink in your hand. So that's pretty cool. Or at least seeing it in person. I guess his little feetsies down here should be more pink as well. Yeah. It's very simple, but like it looks like it's basically perfect. So in my opinion, it was well deserved. Initially, I did agree with like some of the critiques of like the basing was kind of eh, and like I like the rocks aren't my thing, but like all the bits and such are just like seem like they're very purposefully placed, and just looks very nice overall. Yeah, like the rocks just kind of looked like rocks, which is not. Like they look like real rocks rather than rocks for the painting, which I think kind of gave it this like almost cool like the more I thought about it, like this cool like Yoshi's Island kind of aesthetic, where it's like the different characters in the different background. But anyways, but I think basing being that kind of was the theme for the whole competition. It doesn't seem like that's much of a focus, like Golden Demon. Yeah. I know one person on another Discord, Tay, I think they're Tavana on Instagram, but it's just TAE. They were told that their dual piece, his base was too ambitious, like there was too much going on. I don't know. It was weird. But they did get finalists, so that's really cool. Okay, let's figure out these claws. That. Let's brighten it up a little bit. Also have to, I mentioned earlier, but I have to figure out where they post the open category winners. Because I don't really know what was entered in that category besides Swinson's. Okay, here's our little dude. Besides his headband, and I think the candles are gonna get a little bit more love and care. Let's see. Let's keep painting. So we got this thing down here, so let's paint that up, I think. We can do that with some of the colors we got out already. Since I think we just want it to be leather. Yeah, I haven't seen anything posted on the website. The last stuff was from 2019. But they were not in the Warhammer community article, so. Okay. For the open category? Or just everything else besides open? So I had that article this morning that had the winners for everything, minus that. Which a lot of people were linking around and looking at and giving their 2 cents. Yeah, I'm guessing because they're not like official GW minis. So at least that's my hunch. All right, have a good one, Sammy. Yeah, it's getting a little late. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out. Good luck with your Chimera challenge. Well, they're GW themed, right? Like they're still for the lore, but they're not sculpted by GW. Yeah, because Swenson's was 75 mil Mephiston that Joaquin Palacios sculpted. I wonder if he has replied. I pinged in Eric's Discord to ask if he's the one who commissioned Joaquin, because he said that piece was done for a collector. And I'm curious how much it costs to get Joaquin to sculpt something. Yeah, no worries. Competition rules are hard to keep track of. I only know this because I was looking at all this today. Good enough for now. Things are getting there. I think I don't know, the beard needs something, but I'm not entirely sure what yet. So we got their headbands, the rocks, belt buckle, metal button. There was something else I forgot. Oh, it was pickaxe. Duh. And I guess this little thing on the back. But it's on the back, so maybe we'll just forget about it. Well, let's see. Let's tackle their headbands real quickly. Or do we want to paint the rocks real quickly? Let's paint their headbands real quickly. Should only have that good color. Is this the one I'm thinking of? Yeah. All the paints. Being lazy and using not chimeras for right now. Yeah, I think that's what I want. Close your rings. Oh no. Maybe I will walk Poe after this. What else is going on? I'm still chugging along through Elden Ring. Still having fun with that. It's a good game. You said that the Zelda sequel for Breath of the Wild got delayed. I was expecting it, but still sucks. Go back into the frame, please. Myself. There we go. Sorry, this is probably horribly out of frame. Oh, it's not terribly, it's just out of focus. That's fine. You guys can see the pretty bokeh. Just painting hard to reach places, so his little headband kind of goes into his armpit. Let's fix this while we're thinking about it. Okay. Spruce up these headbands a little bit more. Okay. Pump the bottom edge of this headband up a little bit more. since that's where the light would mainly be catching on it. Okay, and give his little friends headband a little bit more love. Okay, sorry, just looking at the lighting a little bit more. All right, let's get the paint on. I mean, the belt buckle and the button are like the last big things on the front of him. But let's just knock out the stones real quickly so that we don't get too lazy about them. Paints are all moved around. Whoops. I'll have to fix this. Don't know if I'm going to need that, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's just space them first, very roughly. With my poor brush that I've abused so much. Let's see if there's a brush. That's, yeah. Little garbage goblin brush. Trying to make sure that's in all the nooks and crannies. And we're gonna hair dry it real quickly. Poe now knows, without me grabbing the hairdryer, that if I say we're gonna hair dry it real quickly, that I'm gonna use it because he just came running over. Hello, sir. Oops, and I bumped into the camera. Goodbye, sir. Okay, goodbye now. Being a little weirdo. last time I was painting gold. Camo green. So we're gonna try to make these gold-ish, but they're in shadow, so not going too much. We'll see. If it doesn't work out, whatever. It's on the back and no one's ever gonna see it besides me. I don't know why I said welcome to the chat room, but okay. Next. Just go a little bit brighter. I think it's kind of old news at this point, and that it was a couple weeks ago, but Scale Color came out with their own line of oils called Flow with 2 W's. I'm interested to see reviews about those. Supposedly, like all other, well, most other Scale Color stuff, because Fantasy Games is certainly not. They're supposed to be matte, which is interesting, since my understanding is that most oils are not matte. And I saw that, I just got reminded because Marco Frizzoni shared that he got the box of them today. So hopefully he posts a video about it soon so we can see what they're like. I don't think I'll buy any, but just curious. I'm a-okay with just sticking to acrylics for now. And I do not have the space for more tube paints. Okay, let's grab the magic ingredient and see how this looks. Just sprayed a crap ton on my palette. That's great. Oh well. We'll live. Because now I know where to buy instant paints in person. It's great. Oops, sorry, that had gotten in the way. Okay, let's hair dry this too. Unmute. There we go. That's good enough. Let's clean up the inside of this bag though. Because we probably should have painted these before we painted the bag, but live and learn. Okay. Here's our boy. So I guess the main things that okay. The main things that don't have any paint on them is eyes, belt buckle, button, pickaxe that's sitting over there. Which maybe we could put the pickaxe on now. Let's see. Let's see how we feel about that. As we bump into the camera again. It's like 1 inch too low, maybe. Maybe I could just scooch it up and then digital zoom in or something, because yeah, that might work. Anyways, oh, it's got gunk on it still. Let's clean the gunk off. Okay. I don't think I'll get in the way of anything that we care about anymore. It might be easier to paint it. Yeah. First, though, so let's actually just paint that up. Here we go. Yeah. There we go. Just adding some texture to the wood. Sort of. Let's see if we can, anywhere it's missing. Let's hair dry it real quickly. Okay, hey Cole. And we forgot that there's a... Dip my hand into that instant paint that we spilled everywhere. Good job. Good job. Okay, I think I'm starting to get a hang of these brown paints from Chimera. Oh no. I think they 100% need to be mixed into other things, especially like a little bit of white or a little bit of black, it seems like. Also, they do not like being thinned with water too much. So I think the magic mix is helpful with them. This could maybe just be my batch. I've heard different things from different people about them, but who knows? Okay, let's paint this handle. We're just gonna paint it some random color. And we'll flip it over to the other side in a second. I believe the handle is, yeah, firmly behind him, so it should mostly be in shadow. Okay, let's flip her over real quickly. Give the back a little bit more care. Let's hair dry this again. There's that. This time unmuted. Super glue. Pour super glue. Just make sure everything looks good real quickly. Good enough. I think we'll tweak the blade a bit, but we can do that on the model. That's what we did originally. So, yeah. Oops. Okay. Now we're going back. Actually, I kind of like, well, yeah, I kind of like the light, like that. I might tweak it a little bit, but I like it for the most part. Anyways, we'll worry about that later. Let's So if you're like me, you always clog your super glue cap because you don't take care of it. So you should just tap it and blow a couple times and then set it off to the side with the lid off for a bit before putting it away. Okay. That usually keeps it from getting clogged a little longer. Please go in there. I'm thinking that might be a good place to stop for tonight, though. I just wanted to do shortest stream today, get some painting done, make sure everything works for longer than 5 minutes, and it seems like it's doing fine. I didn't see anything dip at all. And the only thing that was weird was my mouse was a little weird at one point, but that's fine. It does that every now and then. I think that's the mouse, not the computer. So let's get these paints put away. Then maybe we can go find somebody to raid. Whatever. Okay. Yeah. So I won't stream tomorrow because tomorrow's Wednesday, so we'll be hanging out with Anna. But I will probably stream Thursday instead of Friday. But we'll see. We'll see how we feel. Okay, cool. Cool. There we go. Yeah. One more time. Yeah. So I'm feeling pretty good about him. I think especially when we get the belt buckle in, we'll be able to kind of dial some things in. We definitely need to add texture to the fabric still. I think that'll help make things feel a little bit better. I do really like this like cut of it. I think that's looking pretty nice. I think the candles need to cast a little bit more light, so we'll work on that too. This one's not going to cast much light because it's, I think, how it's supposed to work is reflect outwards and upwards, so I think that's fine, but his little friend's light should be casting some light towards him. Anyways, let's go find someone to raid, and hopefully it doesn't take 9 years to do now. Draxy's on. Let's go raid Drax. It was so smooth. So effortless. Love it. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Hope you guys have a good rest of your evening and see you later in the week.